So I saw this video and I thought it'd be pretty great because, as David Chappelle with Great Lips about Kratom, which I didn't know you could actually get high from it. It's never happened for me personally, since my brain chemical function is so screwed up due to be left chronically ill. So I put, this is the dumbest vid with the dumbest comments I've ever seen. Really, no offense. Yeah, I wish taking Kratom was like being on drugs, but it's never ever felt that way. We're like, it's scientifically proven that some people that have real health issues such as chronic fatigue syndrome are only helped by a CNS depressant. There's a science behind it. If not for Kratom, I would be completely bedridden. So until doctors want to start treating neglected tropical diseases and complex bacterial infections, such as Lyme disease, people ought to get a scientific clue. I guess those of us that are left this sick have such a poor chemical processing system that we can't even get high, because it still blows my mind that anyone could actually get high off Kratom. To call this a drug and refer to the use as getting high still blows my mind. Then this girl thinks she's so smart, but she's part of everything that's wrong with the world. Congratulations, Trace McGase. You're the reason that chronically ill people are left disabled and taxpayers have to pay for that. Because they're not able to get pain medications because of people like you. Sorry to break it to you, but it's an atypical opioid. Nevertheless, a fantastic plant. Yes, it gets you high, and yes, withdrawals are hell for longer-term users at a higher dose. Okay, I went through withdrawal off of it, and I felt nothing. And not only that, it's not like cannabis. I don't wake up feeling like I can't do anything until I smoke weed. I could not take Kratom, and then I would just be stuck doing nothing at all. That's the real motherfucking science. So don't think you're going to come on here with your sob story and diseases and school all of us poly addicts. These people need spankings. They need put in their place. That's why the truth needs to be told about things. And these doctors need to start treating the root causes of illness. So why is it fair that as a chronically ill person left ill for decades, that has lost everything, that, you have to deal with this from little junkies that screw things up for everybody? We know a spade when we encounter a spade. Okay. Cheers. Fuck off, bitch. All right. So then I reply, when you go through 20 years of medical neglect and misdiagnosis as a patient, and they have given you everything in the cupboard, and you have atypical responses as one in 10 do, and for instance, antidepressants actually give you actual real depression. Okay, my cousin died at 24 because of his DNA response to antidepressants. So go ahead, keep being a bitch, you little junkie. And for instance, antidepressants actually give you actual real depression and do nothing to treat the fatigue. There's a DNA science behind it, and there is. You find out as a patient left sick for 20 years that the only thing that helps you function were opiates. And you're not a junkie for it. You just want to be able to live a normal life, but you can't because they won't treat your illness. We don't even want to be on any of this stuff. We want the medical industry to treat the root causes of illness and stop throwing lives away. But look at what happened after Trump signed the TIC Act. The events of the last 2 years. But if you actually thoroughly research CFS, everything I'm saying is scientifically backed and backed by patient data. It's all just another misinformation ploy to cover up liability, you stupid little junkies. But good for all you healthy junkies that screw up everything for sick people that actually need help. You're part of everything that's wrong with this world. Congrats. You have the brain chemistry to abuse medication and get high and screw over poor sick people. You lack empathy and think you're smart for it. Good for you. Congrats.